What is up, everyone? I have been neglecting the weekly vlogs lately, and I regret that a little bit because I have been very busy and also very unbusy, but also very busy. Work, school, wrestling training, and I have now built up a new obsession with Magic the Gathering, the card game, but the electronic card game in the on desktop. I have been like really obsessed with that lately. I've actually need to stop because that's getting in the way of my homework, and that's bad. I've actually even today I even like left wrestling training early, as you can obviously tell from my this is what I wear to wrestling training sometimes, and I absolutely despise it because I thought the shirt was going to be bigger because I have a little bit going on back there, and I don't like a raised shirt being able to see all of it, but what else, right? In any case, though, um, yeah, I have been neglecting the weekly vlogs, and I shouldn't be. I really enjoy doing these. I really enjoy just sort of like being able to, just sort of get back into this. And also, the sooner I get done with all the other things, the sooner I can start editing these things to make it, a little bit more prettier. Because I do like to do random cuts, and I also like to record throughout the week and clip them on Sunday so I can get them uploaded on Monday. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Look at this. It looks terrible. um, this past week was actually surprisingly very. It was somewhat productive. Like I said, work, school, homework, wrestling school. Wrestling school took a bit of a turn, and wrestling school like took a bit of a turn. I won't say for the worse or for the better, but it just took a bit of a turn. You know, you ever like get a, it's kind of like, imagine getting a new manager at your job. That's essentially what happened at wrestling school. And I guess, it's not that it's like, it's not that you don't like the new manager, but you do miss the old manager. And it's not like the old manager ever said that they were leaving. It was just like, boop, gone. So, so that was that. That was something going on there. Let's see what else. What else? What else? Uh, Political stuff. I don't like Joe Manchin. I just don't. I have he's the new Mitch McConnell. It seems like until the majority is becoming a supermajority, nothing's gonna get done because you have like all these obstructionists coming in just ruining everything for the sake of just. I mean, Joe Manchin has now become the new Mitch McConnell for me, and I hated Mitch McConnell. Now I'm gonna hate Joe Manchin also. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy how in America all of these people are in power, but only one or two people can actually determine the scope of everything. It's like that shouldn't be the concept. The concept shouldn't be any of these jerks have all this power. I should have the power. Me, a citizen, us, the people, not rich people who are racist and stupid and like Matt Gaetz probably traffic children for sexual purposes. I don't know. In any case, though, another thing that's gotten really weird is my Wall Street Bets video that I called "I'm Tired of Being a Wage Slave" is getting like recommended. It's so different. It's so weird because I guess because the title is catchy and attention grabbing, but like it was just literally my take on Wall Street Bets and the GameStop thing that happened. It's basically people are getting the hang of the stock market, and now they started to troll the stock market and take that money away. So I was like, yeah, screw the rich, take all their money, I don't care. Hey, take them. I just recently learned how much cocaine is used at Wall Street. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. So it's crazy because in that perspective, the market and the economy is messed up because crackheads run our money. It's like, you mean to tell me that the guy who's sitting in front of the gas station at 3 o'clock in the morning has the capabilities of being a Wall Street worker? It's wild, man. Uh, uh, I'm pretty sure like a handful of people know this already. I have like very, very skewed views towards the rich. So I have absolutely no sympathy for them. So I will mock them at every chance I get. And like, when I say the rich, I don't mean people who actually worked hard to get to where they are. I'm not talking about athletes. I'm not talking about performers. I'm not talking about people who actively done something to earn their money. I'm talking about the people who are rich and you don't even know what they did to get there. For example, there's this guy who is his name is, I forget his name. He's like from Texas, and his name is Rob something. And you find out that he's under like tax fraud or tax evasion for like $2 billion. That's like the biggest tax fraud case in American history. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me what Hulk Hogan did to become, to become rich, I'll tell you he was a professional wrestler. He did acting. He may or may not have like tried to start his own businesses as time went by. He did something. This other guy, I don't even know. Seriously. So yeah, I have like. So it's like So it's like there's a big difference between who I consider rich and who everybody else considers rich, because everybody else is like, you make a couple $1,000,000, you're rich. Nah, to me, you're rich when you can make money doing nothing. The moment that you could just sort of sit in your house and earn money, you're rich, and that's lazy. I love how these lights is making it look kind of like bright in here, like it's daylight, because it's practically nighttime outside right now. But yeah, there's that. Let's see, what else is there. Oh, I think I mentioned this before, but I'm redoing my podcast. The podcast, I have it is on Anchor. I will probably be posting that below, and hopefully get that some traction, because it's basically me and my roommate, and we're just rambling. We're just rambling. Like we go from subject to subject. This most recent episode, if you will, started off about us talking about the future. Then talking about the Expendables, talking about Steven, talking about action movie stars, Keanu Reeves, Christian Bale, Australia, koalas, this gorilla with ridiculously attractive eyes in Japan, DC Comics. We just rambled for about a good like hour and a half. So that was something that we did, and we're gonna do that a lot more. The whole idea about the podcast is I really don't know where I want to go with it as far as direction wise, because initially I started off just ranting about like popular culture stuff and current events things, and like I said, I was just ranting. I was angry. Initially it was supposed to be for professional wrestling, and then I just steered off. So now I'm redoing it. Obviously I'm gonna I love segments now. I love dividing by segments. So now I'm gonna have like segments about wrestling, segments about current events, segments about me and a roommate, segment like different things like that. And I'm gonna try to divide those things accordingly. So there's that. What else is there? Not much actually. But there is a lot. It's a handful of stuff. I've been busy. I have been busy, and depressingly enough, I've been busy, but I haven't worked out at all, as you can obviously tell by the fatness in my face. Man, that's some good water. Ugh. This is brought to you by water. Be sure to drink it. But yeah, there's a lot going in. I am trying to actually get a job being an extra in movies again, because that was the thing I used to do back in Louisiana. So there's that. I mean, I don't know how far I'll get, but the goal is to try to get in there some kind of way, in some fashion. So there's that. In the process, though, it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm working. I am trying to push the envelope just a little bit further, get myself situated financially and mentally and all this other stuff. And I realize now that, like I said, I'm still confident that I'll be starting wrestling next February, or at least I'll be back in reality of wrestling, in February. That's the goal. In the process, I mean, I think that's it. There's a lot of. I mean, this. I feel like I've covered everything: personal, professional, political. But yeah. Speaking of PPP, don't get caught scamming people. You might go to jail. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sound off. Love and peace. Y'all have a good one, and be safe out there. We still have meteors like hitting the globe right now. It's crazy.